All right. Okay, we're recording. Sweet.
Fabulous. Hey, team. So welcome to November. Hello.
I know.
How crazy has it been? Like October was just, it was crazy. So crazy. But anyway, getting on to November, Lisa and I have decided that at the beginning of each month, we will talk about the incentives and what's available and what's on the table for everybody for the month, so that we can always refer back to this video each time if you get lost in translation, because there's so many incentives that get thrown in there at the beginning, middle, and end of the month. And this close to Christmas, it's something else is bound to happen. So first off, and I think people forget about this one because it was actually active last month, forgot to mention it, but if you set up subscription that's 130 PV or more, it gets shipped for free. So it doesn't, so if you just place a random order off the bat, you'll still have to pay shipping. But if you set a subscription for 130 PV or more, it will definitely ship for free. The Poinsettia promo. Okay, so what normally happens when you buy a welcome pack, you don't get you get the business building bonus, but you don't get the Plexus points. And this time round, Plexus is definitely, they're wanting us to rank up. So they're going to give us the points as well. Now, we shouldn't be doing it this way, shouldn't be promoting it this way. But if you're, you know how we've all got those second accounts, if you put that point under, like your husband, he'll get 5 points, you get 5 points.
Of course.
So, so I just worked it out today. I'm like, after I signed up today, I was like, oh, I should have stuck them under Clayton, because he would have gotten 5 points, Taylor would have gotten 5 points, and I would have gotten 5 points. So from one sign up today, I could have earned 15 points.
My God.
So that's something just to bear in mind. Now, don't go strategizing, sticking them under people like too far down from you, but just bear in mind, we all have those second accounts. Let's utilize it by, I know that Kurt signed up last month. If he went silver this month with his 555, that's a lot of points going up as well too. Yeah, so that's how that works.
Yeah.
And Plexus is truly fine with that. They are aware of double dipping, and that's just how they run it, and it's totally fine and legal. The re-ranking. Now, I didn't realize that silvers, if you re-rank to silver, you also get a $50 bonus. I thought it was just gold upwards. So that's really cool, because there's so many silvers. I think we had 7 from last month. If everybody re-ranks to silver, which is really 3 ambassadors having 100 PV, and you having your own 100 PV makes you silver again, you get $50, and the person who signed you up gets $50.
So with that, do you have to lose a month of rank though to re-rank?
No, it just means you've maintained.
You've done it maintained. Yeah,
maintained.
Nice.
And also, if you are a first-time silver, you get the 100 bonus that you get, and you get that $50 as well as a first-time achiever. So that's pretty amazing. So instead of $100 bonus for achieving silver, you're going to get $150. So that's pretty good. Again, we will link the re-rank incentive to this as well, so you can go back and have a look. The Me Plus 3 International. Now I've just signed up one Australian, so I need 2 more to get this $250 bonus for signing up 3 people outside of New Zealand. So that's really good. That is still active, and that one is actually going to continue on until the end of December. And then what's the 5th promo that's up for this month is earn a flight to Melbourne. So if you enroll 3 anywhere and have 1 customer enrolled in your under your website, you get $300 Australian. And if you enroll 6 and have 3 customers, all having 100 PV, of course, you get a $600 Australian travel voucher. So if anybody wants to go to that training, leaders training in, hey Ruth, in Melbourne, you have got a chance there to earn some flight dollars. So that's what that is. Anything you want to add about the incentives there, Lisa?
No, I'm pretty excited about all of them, and I didn't know that about re-ranking. I didn't realize silver was involved in that either. I thought it was just gold.
No, that's pretty good.
That's
but
cool.
I mean, there's about 3 of you that are actually, well, maybe even 4 that could go. Well, they are most likely going to go to gold this month. And I mean, apart from everything else you earn as a gold, like $250 for the bonus, you're going to earn 125 just for being a new time gold. And so instead of $250 bonus, you're going to get $375 for going to gold. And your 100 points to get Plexus points to get to gold anyway gives you another 300. So it's like it's just mind blowing what is happening here with these re-ranking new. It's amazing.
They do really throw money at you.
Yeah. So, but from what I can see with these incentives, they're really trying to help people rank up. Because even with that poinsettia thing, it's like you've never really been able to earn anything other than just the business builders bonus off that. But yet they're going to give you Plexus points, which is like golden. Like if everyone understood that our entire compensation plan revolves around 100 PV. Like if everyone just connected those dots, then this just makes so much sense. Whether you're signing up a customer, whether you're signing up a business builder, they all just need to have 100 PV in your organization every month for all of this to work out. And so I think that might actually bring us back to how we get paid just real quick. What do you think?
Yeah,
because talking about the Plexus points, I think people may not understand what that is.
Yeah, and I think that's a really important part of the compensation plan to actually understand for the people who want to build a business. So if we cover that now, and then if there's any questions, people can pop it in the comments when we post this, or if Ruth or anyone else is going to jump on, we can have questions later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I was just going to quickly do this bit as well because I've got the notes for it. But I know that some of you have got a huge number of preferred customers now, which is just as important, to have in your organization, because your PV is quite something else again, because you earn your commission off that. Anything over 500 PV and over is 25% commission. And between 99 and 499 is 15. So either way, it's a lot of commission to be made on just having a PV built up. But what people don't know is that when you have preferred customers and they ordered, let's say a triplex, you earn $15. Not only do you get the PV, you earn $15 off the Slim as a bonus. You earn $5 off the Pro Bio 5 and another $5 off them ordering a Bio Cleanse. So, that's another $25 just for them becoming a preferred customer there. They itemize off the things. And we know about the business building bonuses. That's pretty straightforward. And then the Plexus points. Now, jump in if I lose my track here, but the Plexus points is like shares in Plexus. Every time an ambassador in your organization, whether they're a wholesale customer or a business builder, every time they hit 100 PV, you earn 5 points, or depending on how far down, which again, we can post how many points you earn at each level. But let's just say in your level ones, it's 5 points for every 100 PV that turns over. So this is why subscriptions are so important in your business to do this. So let's just say for gold, you need 100 points, Plexus points, to rank up to gold. And that just means, gosh, this is why I went on my whiteboard. Should I do this?
Yeah.
So this is me. 1, 2, oh my goodness, this is going to be bad. No.
We can post that really good video that's nice and short.
Yes.
Really pretty
So,
lady.
I mean, basically, like, this is me, and every time somebody puts 100 PV on, it's 5 points, 5 points, 5 points, and so on and so forth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once you hit 100 points in your organization beneath you, you rank up to gold. So that's why these subscriptions need to be turned on. However, I'm aware that people have turned them off, and they will place like one-off orders, which is still fine. But having a subscription means that you can mentally check out your organization each month and see how many points you're going to get, and then how many you need to work on to turn on to get you that rank. So therefore, that's why, the subscription thing is really something that I haven't pushed yet, because you guys are so new and you're adding so many people, and we've told them it's just a 1 month off thing, not 4 months. But at the same time, they do need to reorder every month for it to really work out in a business perspective.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's how I see it. And I also see the importance of that's where the money is too, because when you're building your organization, so we're all talking from a business perspective here, not just, I'm just going to earn a couple of $100. This is for business builders. Those points, you get paid approximately $3 a point. So when you reach gold, that's $300 that you're going to get. Now, yes, we're going to have people that aren't going to lock in a subscription and they might order the following month, but that's the point of going white, and that is the whole point of building and still putting on and helping more people. Then even though some people will drop off and they'll come back, you're going to be growing and growing and growing, and you're just going to be getting paid for helping more and more people. So not only do you rank schmank, you get your nice one-time bonus, but this is where that awesome residual income is going to eventually come from. So, and I know that Ruth and I particularly have got our eye on Emerald, because there's a car in a trip, and there's some really cool stuff that happens when you go green. But like, even so, I've already looked at the approximate earnings of Ruby and Senior Ruby, and I'm like, I won't have to work. I will be able to. So that's a really good goal for me. So that's why I refocus on how many people I'm going to help, making sure I do my follow-ups, putting on people, whether they're ambassadors or preferred customers. So Plexus points is key. If I was to actually tell anyone anything, it's get your Plexus points.
Yes. And I mean, the really cool thing about the Plexus points is that, let's say I'm aiming for Ruby. How many points is Ruby? It's 500, right? So 500 points, but that's in your organization. Now, whether I add however many in level ones, all those level ones adding their own people, they will have points as soon as they hit 100 PV that will accumulate for me and add up to 500 points. And 500 points, how many is that? Like 150 people or something?
If it's 5, it's 100.
It's 100, yeah. So we're kind of like already exceeded that already in our organization. It's like, but every one of those people need to have a subscription of, 100 PV each month for that to work out. But it's so easy to just make a goal, because it's quite tangible. You need 100 people, and then work it out because I always like to work backwards.
Yeah.
And how many people do I need there to get there? And that's how I've done that with my gold. And with Senior Gold, I knew that I needed 50 people to do a subscription or place an order. And then last month, I think we got to like 42. But that was okay. We were so close. And I didn't have to push, and I didn't have to stress. I just knew, I'm still going to get paid on those 42 points times $3 or 5 times 3. I mean, think about it. That's an amazing amount of money just from people placing an order, so... and then, of course, all the bonuses that come along as well, it can actually accumulate up to being quite a good income. So that's kind of like where I was wanting to. I think if we need to talk about how we get paid in a bit more detail for those that don't understand the compensation plan, we can definitely do another one. but from this Zoom, I can post the little images that we have in the comments so people can get a bit of a visual on what we're saying. I was going to talk about, did you see that post by Donna about the refund thing and not tripping people up, well, not tripping, setting people up for success by, you know, that yes, they are aware there is a refund policy, but bringing them on board with that as a carrot can sometimes sabotage everybody, because then that person will still have one foot at the door and not really committing to doing the product full on in a month.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to her about that, it's like, yes, we've got a really great refund policy there. And after looking at it, okay, I don't know, I got lost in the rabbit hole trying to find more info. And I did find that, yes, it does go up to 60 days. If you've placed 2 orders in that time, they both count as that refund.
Which is
really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Because if people really do commit and they mean it for real to try it, and then they didn't like it, they can just get their money back. But the verbiage around bringing them on board shouldn't be that. Yeah, I mean, I think we should be talking more about how the products will help them and committing to that 90 days rather than that come on board because it's like 6-day money back guarantee. You know what I mean? Like,
can I tell you what, Donna? She sent me quite a few voice messages. It was last month. We were just having a conversation on Messenger, and she was making sure I understood the compensation plan. And I'm like, yep. Plexus points, getting your clients to actually place that second order is really important, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, I said, what do you do? And she said, well, I find out what's really important to them. Then I figure out what products to put them on. I mean, we're from a good background here where we know to ask a lot of questions and find out what they want. And then she said she actually doesn't mention the 60-day money back guarantee.
Neither.
And I found that really, I was like, oh, okay, I thought that would actually be a really good selling point. She says, I don't, because it changes their mentality about how long they're actually going to do this, or if they have an out, or maybe I don't need to try so hard. So they've got that expectation of, well, this is only a temporary thing. Whereas what she does with her clients is that she wants a 90-day commitment out of them. She says, this is your health. These are your goals. This is what you've come to me and said what you want, and I'm going to help you get there. And this is the vehicle to do it with. So, you know, she will follow them up on, I think it was you that said to me, you text them, tell me the minute you get your products, you know, you're like so excited. So I'm doing that because it's really cool, because it gets them excited and they're like, oh, I can't wait. Yeah. And then day 3, making sure that they're remembering it, drinking lots of water. I've actually heard, Lisa, it's making me so fucking thirsty. And it does in the first.
Yeah, I heard that. I gotta pee all the time. Like, yeah.
And then day 7, day 21. Yeah. And that day 21 is where she has the conversation. And if they actually say something along the lines of, oh, I don't know if I'm getting the results that I'm actually after, and I don't think I'm going to order again. And she says, now, let me take you back to 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, when we had this discussion and you told me this is what you wanted to get. Now I am helping you get there. And, you know, we talked about 3-month commitment here. So, you know, to do this and to really, you know, because we don't know people's guts. We don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how long it's going to take to heal my gut. I'm still getting greasy hair after a day. Like, what the hell, people? So I know that it's going to take time. So I think if people, we just want to find that they don't have big, massive goals that aren't going to be attainable. We just want to go, okay, well, this is what could be possible for you. This is what it's done for me. I don't know what it's going to do for you. But I love what Donna said. She was just really good at, like, I feel a bit cheeky actually doing that, but I'm going to try it, like saying, let's do a 90-day commitment here. Yeah. You know, let's see how good we go. Yep, first month's important, but that second month is going to be awesome, you know. Yeah. So that's just what I got from her, and yeah. Oh, Sandy's
because I think she told me that as well when I first came on board, that when I do my posts, I do say there's a money back guarantee, and I think people do say, hey, that's really cool. But when we're having the conversation about their health and getting them all excited about starting the new journey, no one ever mentions it again. And I never mention it until somebody's like, if somebody who's never communicated with me in the first 30 days and they've not responded when I've been following up, and then they're suddenly like, angry, I would probably then suggest it then. Look, if you really are unhappy, I don't want you to leave, then I would bring it up then.
Totally.
But I've never had to bring it up because I think, Donna must have said something to me like that in the beginning, that, when I talk to people, it's more about what they want to achieve. That the money back guarantee was sort of like a thing that we said, that we discussed briefly, but it's not really the forefront of the conversation. So definitely I do love that Plexus would do that, especially now that I know it's really is 60 days. And then it's a good backup, but it shouldn't be something that's pushed in front of them from the get-go. And then
I forget to tell people, so that's not something I just forget, because there's actually a lot of cool stuff, and I actually forget to mention it, to be honest. So I might mention it in
excited because of your enthusiasm as well. So they're so caught up in your excitement that it doesn't really cross their mind that they're going to want to ask for a refund if this doesn't work out. Especially people who come from Just Plus, that we would never have thought a refund, that they don't even think to say it. So
I like it that it's there. I do like it because it just shows that the company will back themselves, which I really like. And if someone does have a bad reaction, like their gut doesn't like it, or they get, I think it was someone's client ended up like getting really bad reaction, like a tummy, almost like a tummy bug. Like, okay, fair enough. If you're unhappy, then fine, all good. So,
and there's bound to be somebody who completely won't agree with. I mean, I don't know. I've never had anyone come back. Like, I do my, my follow-up, especially in those first 21 days when people are like, oh, I forgot to take it, or, you're right in there with them.
Yeah.
But then after that, they are definitely aware that they can come back to me, but often either they just disappear off the face of the earth, or they've just reordered once again, and we don't cross paths again until something else comes up. They want to change products, and then that's kind of like being where we're at with
so is that what you do? Sorry to interrupt. So like when you're at second month, say, is that when you're like, are you still happy to stay on these ones, or did you feel like you're ready for the next step? Because I know that for me, we were talking about it yesterday, that eventually I will switch my products to probably the triplex. And but I do like the hunger control for now, and being on the Metaburn and the balance for now, but I know I will change.
I know that every time I sign somebody up, let's say the most popular one for me have been the triplex and the Metaburn. When people when they list their top fives or what they want to do, and it's weight loss is up there, I always recommend the Metaburn, because I know that they will get almost instant results, like in those first 30 days. But then I know that there's 3 products in that welcome pack, so that next month I know it's going to be so much money. But I do encourage them, look, you don't need to take balance every day.
No, that's right.
But you do need to take a Metaburn every day. So how about you drop down to a Metaburn hunger control? And they do appreciate it when I recommend dropping down a product. They really like that
money as well, because they will have balance.
They're like, So and it's a bit different with the triplex, because people want to stay on it, but it is a lot of money. And if they are okay with that, they just stay on there. But if they really struggle, then I say, look, at the very, very bare minimum, I would definitely stick with the slim. And then if you can, here's another product that I think would be really helpful for you, and then recommend whatever else. I think Metaburn gives you way more tangible results, as opposed to just either the ProBio 5 or just the Bio Cleanse.
Depending on your goals, because Troy's happy.
Depending on what they want.
Triplex, microbiome, is it microbiome activating?
Also
I still don't know what everything's called.
Right.
So can I say something?
Hi.
Hi. So just with regards to what you're saying, Josh has been on the Triplex, and he likes the probiotics and the
Slim.
no, he doesn't like that.
BioCleanse.
The BioCleanse and the probiotics, but he doesn't want to stay on the Slim because he feels very dehydrated on it, and so he's really keen on those other two products. So it's interesting, isn't it, how different people feel they want different things from it. So that's what we've just discussed tonight. So whereas other people don't like the Slim, I love the Slim.
Yeah. Me too.
But it does make you really thirsty. Is he drinking enough, or just doesn't want to drink?
Yeah, no, he is drinking, but I think he would have to drink because he's a builder and he's out working outside and physical. He'd have to drink twice as much water as what you and I would, and he and it's difficult, you know, and so he hasn't got time. Hasn't got time for that. So he's just taken the tablets. Yeah. So it's interesting. Yeah. So yep.
I wonder if you like Active.
Oh yes, I've ordered Active.
Yeah.
I've ordered that.
You might like
I'm
Active.
waiting for it to arrive. I ordered 2 packs.
Oh, you have?
Cool.
See, Clayton doesn't drink Slim. I mean, occasionally he'll open one up, but he's like, he doesn't like how it makes him not eat because he gyms every day. He wants to eat 5 times a day. So he dropped the Slim, but he does still take his other products, which is really cool. And he loves Active, so that's his thing. So you can just chop and change through, you know, all of that. And it's funny, it's guys. Like, the guys are like, our pink drink. That's fine.
So Josh got the pack tonight, and he said, I'm just telling you, I don't like this. And he said, and he points out, and he gets his finger and he goes, because here it says weight loss, and I don't want weight loss. He says like this, and I was like okay, but he said, I'm taking those other stuff, but I don't want to take this anymore because it's see here, Mum. He says it says weight loss. Like this. We're all about weight loss, and we want the weight loss, and he's like, oh, can't take that because you know.
Then you'll like it.
Different.
He'll like it.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked about that. I bought the duo or something, so it must be here any day. Sorry I was late. I'd just like to apologise. I was having a malfunction, and we were having a bit of a discussion, and then I said, oh shit, it's 10 minutes past and I'm late, and then I just couldn't work out how to get on. So thank you, Lisa.
That's all right.
And I apologise.
That's all right. We're recording it anyway, so everything that we were yabbering on about from 8, you'll be able to watch anyway. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Oh, was it 8?
No, 8:30.
Oh no, sorry, 8:30.
Oh.
Sorry. I don't know why I said 8.
Just to make me feel bad.
No. Did you catch that thing about Plexus points, Sandy?
Oh no, I missed that. But don't worry, I'll watch it. Don't repeat it for me.
Because I think I think you'll like what Plexus points are, and then you'll change how you place your orders. Is there anybody else on that wants has a question?
We've got Debs. We've got, I think it's just us 5, isn't it?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ruth, did you have anything in particular you wanted to talk about tonight?
Not really. You covered the refunds, and it's funny because I picked up that part about what it said about the example about the BioCleanse, and I thought, that actually sounds like it's 2 months, the 60 days there. So that's cool.
Everything up until that point said refund on one product.
Yeah, so each product that you ordered, you'll get a refund on within that 60 days.
Yes.
So
60 days.
Magic.
So that's great. But no, have you guys already discussed the incentives for this month, the promos for this?
We did that right at the beginning.
That's cool. I'll catch a recording and listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I should apologise like Sandy because I was late too, Sandy.
Oh, yay. I'm glad it's not just
you know
me.
what? That's just me lately.
That's okay, ladies. That's how we recorded it, and so everyone can go back and watch it from the beginning.
Okay.
No pressure, anyone. I just want to add that, okay?
I know.
Hey,
New company,
who
new
invited
people,
you,
new
Lisa?
leaders. It's very, very, very stress-free, guys.
Should I do it and go? If you agree, hand up. Agree?
Yeah.
No,
What's that?
no,
What are we
we're
agreeing?
I mean,
we're not
What-
playing.
Listen, watch this. Heads up.
What are we agreeing to?
Yes.
Oh my.
You know how certain someone
What
used to put
What
us,
are we
make
agreeing
us do
to?
a 10? Was it a 10 or a,
Oh, well, yeah.
At one.
1 or a 2?
Hey,
Put a one
off
in the
the
comment.
Richter scale.
Honest to God, we had to put one in the comment, or if our camera was on, we had to put a hand up. And it
Hand
was
up.
just like,
Yeah.
oh my God, will you stop? This is not kindy.
Oh my God. But hey, I just want to say something quickly, because it just cracked me up today, was Ruth's little thing. And you commented too, Deb. It's like, where did you find that,
Oh,
Oh,
Ruth?
oh, look, I might
yeah.
just stop
That was
recording
the
now.